What's going on, good people? What is going on, my people? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if we are good on the sound. Once you confirm we're good, then we will proceed. Okay, let me know if we're good on the sound. Let me know if we're good on the sound. One in the chat if we're good. 100. MS Optimistic. Salute to you. Anthony Nelson is in the house. Salute to you, Mr. Anthony. My younger brother is Anthony. KF is in the house. Salute to KF. KF is in the house. Traveling Speducator. Traveling Speducator is doing some amazing work in Cartagena, Colombia. I have my Colombian jersey on, but we lost today. And who do I got? Rainbow the God, the crazy Rainbow the God that never misses, man. Salute to Rainbow the God. JP is in the house. Salute to JP. Who else am I missing? Let me know if you're in the house. 17 in the house. Put a comment in the chat so that I can greet you. Even if you're an up. Oshay Duke Jackson is in the house. Put a comment. I know you're watching. Put a comment. Auston Holleman is in the house. Salute to Auston Holleman. Put a comment. Just put a comment. You don't have to comment all the time. Just put one comment so I can greet you. Salute to the ops. You know, Oshay. I know Oshay is watching because he made some comments today, so I know he's watching. So salute to Oshay Duke Jackson. All right. I think Oshay is in the house. Salute to Oshay Duke Jackson. Salute to Oshay Duke Jackson, man. Let's get them likes up before we proceed, man. The likes don't cost you nothing. So put them likes up, man. Let's go. We don't do fundraisers here, right? So just get them likes up so we can spread the word, you know? We can spread the word, the real word of the YouTube streets. Let's get these people, man. Salute to Kobe Thanos. Kobe is in the house, man. What a run, man. We have had a run on these ninjas, man. We have had a run. I'm like, I'm not taking a day off. I am not taking a day off. JP says, what's up with the GoFundMe? Okay, I typically start my live streams by refreshing it. I did before, but I haven't showed it to you guys, but it's still the same as it was yesterday. So, no, that GoFundMe is dead, you know? I don't know why he won't take it down. If he takes it down, oh, Skylar Deron is in the house. Salute to Skylar Deron. Giamo Jackson is in the house. Salute to Giamo. Salute to Giamo Jackson. Salute to Giamo, man. Salute to Giamo Jackson, man. So JP is asking, what's up with that GoFundMe? The GoFundMe is dead. It's still at $900, $969, I think. There hasn't been any donations in 1 week. So, you know, if he takes it down, we'll stop the videos, man. So Auston Holleman had a 10-hour live stream today. Can you believe it? 10 hours. These kids have 10 hours in a day to do live streams. He had 10 hours today. Okay? And I got some interesting highlights out of these 10 hours because, you know, if you have 10-hour live streams, I need a haircut. I was looking forward to it. I need a haircut too, man. I've been busy, but I'm gonna probably squeeze one in before the weekend, man. If not, I'm just gonna cut my shit bald by myself. But I need to get in, man. I've been super busy because I'm trying to grow these live stream channels. 10 hours of Baba School. 10 hours of barber school, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, I need to keep this working, man. I need to keep working on this YouTube thing because here's the thing. I used to take this for a joke because you guys know we don't fundraise, right? So this is a fun project. But if we don't grow this, then we can't fight these people. So I think I have to really put in some work and really ramp it up so that we can grow because the more work I put in, the numbers go up. So I just have to do that. And once we get the word out, we get more people, then it puts more pressure on these guys that exploit, you know, they do the horrible things, they say horrible things, but they don't want to get something in return, right? Soon as we fire back, we hate them. But then they expect us to take it. You know, Oshay's video today, he's talking as if he's the victim and that he said the truth. And we Africans are trying to chase him out. Nobody's chasing Oshay Duke Jackson out of nowhere. We don't care. But all I'm saying is, if Oshay is punching and I'm punching, why are you complaining about me? Have you heard an African saying that they're going to hurt Oshay? I've never said any. I've actually explicitly say, do not hurt him. So nobody's going to hurt Oshay Duke Jackson, okay? And he expects the same of his people, but you know, he can't trust his people when it comes to that. But we'll leave that alone. So in today's live stream, Auston Holleman dissed Kenyans, disrespected Kenyans, you know, and then he had some Americans come over. So he was trying to show them the places. Okay. I was not aware of this until we had the premiere and somebody told me that this had happened. So I went back and I looked at it. And then while I was looking at it, I swear to God, man, one of my homeboys in Kenya, it's funny. One of my homeboys in Kenya was like, have you seen what just happened to Auston? He sent me a message all the way from Nairobi on WhatsApp. I said, what? Really? He said, check it out, man. I said, okay. So he gave me the time marker, like the exact minute spot where the thing happened. Then I was like, man, how do you know this happened? Because he's not on YouTube like that. A long-time friend of mine, 10 years plus. He's not on YouTube like that. And he said, Nana, your message is reaching us in Kenya. We are hearing your live streams in Nairobi. So people are starting to work on the things that you're talking about. And I was like, well, I only said that yesterday. Can you give it like a week? You give him a little bit of time. You know, soon as Austin came out of the restaurant, he kept looking behind his back the whole way. You know, he had two other dudes with him, but he kept looking around. He was worried. He was scared. But we're not going to harm him, you know. We're just going to rough him up so that he leaves. And towards the end of the video, he talks about going to Vietnam. And I was like, thank God. This is what I'm looking for. Just leave, bro. Just leave. But let's get to the video. This is going to be a different setup. I don't have a big screen because these are screen recordings, right? Because he hides the videos. He doesn't want us to see the videos. So these are all videos that we don't have real direct access to. People send them to us. You know, let's see. Is that the right screen? Where is the play button? Bear with me, fellas. There we go.
Extra stay there. But I mean, like I said, where I stay at, it's okay. Yeah, we just taking a break doing content with each other. Because again, like I said, when I was in Vietnam, you know, I was by myself and we got a good amount of viewership and engagement. But I need to walk more anyway. Wakati ambapo wanajitokeza kufurahia haki zao. So ni mambo ambayo inafaa iangaliwe, the law itself and also the practice wenye wanatekeleza hiyo sheria. Can you all see it? It looks like it's not the best because of just the format that it's recorded in. Let me see if I can kind of frame it better. I think this might be better. Do they have the equipment? Do they have the necessary skills? I think Karen's about to pull up right now. I'm literally sweating on my back right now. Irrespective of position yao katika jamii ama katika nchi. Nataka tuangazie muda ambao unachukua, ndio tunasema mgana muwe na haki yake umpe, kwamba serikali imepiga hatua. Lakini ukiangalia maandamano ya Sabasaba ya 1991 tayari kulikuwa na huo mchakato wa kufanya mageuzi ya katiba. So I'm gonna pay for this. Is my history channel including Kenyan history? Yeah, I'm gonna do one video maybe next week over a Kenyan topic. Guys, let's get the likes up, man. I'm showing 8 likes on the screen. We got 35 in the house. Let's get this to about maybe 15 likes. Because I assume there are some haters in there. I'm sure Oshay is watching. He's not gonna like this. Auston Holleman is watching. He's not going to like this. Bobby is watching. He's not going to like this.
Carlos Red is watching. He's not gonna like this. I can see through my phone. I see them. I see them. So they're not gonna like it, but yo, get them likes up, man. It don't cost you nothing, man. Get them likes up, man. Get them likes up. Let's get them up to 15. Come on.
Mchakato wa mahakama, lakini huo ile delay ya justice ndio inafanya kina mama kama Eric, vijana kama Kevin wanahisi, kama Longton wanahisi kwamba hakuna uwajibikaji. Labda Alexander, unadhani ni vipi ambavyo tunaweza kuwa na ile political will ndio wananchi wahisi kwamba hakuna haja ya kwenda maandamano?
Do you think the diaspora divide is going to keep growing? Can somebody drop a link to the History Channel? It's called True Re-Education. Re-Education. True Re-Education.
Asante Mshima. Wajua Kenya uongozi wake wanasiasa wanafurahia ile kuweza.
The video I did about the Moors there on that channel did really good for that channel size.
Wewe mwenyewe unaitaka watapoteza huo uwezo wao kwa wananchi. Na ni vizuri tujue kwamba Wakenya tu hawaamki siku moja wanaamua wataandamana. Na ukiangalia kama 1990 kulikuwa na hiyo maandamano ya
They're kicking out immigrants where? And I don't think they're doing that in Kenya. I mean, maybe. I mean, last time I checked, the United States is deporting a lot of those immigrants to places in East Africa, like Rwanda. I think Kenya was included too. I did a reaction to it yesterday, and I did one last year because they first brought it up last year. Like Venezuelans and Latinos and shit like that are going to be deported to Africa. Instead of them deporting them back to Colombia, they're going to send them over here. For the life of me, still don't understand that. But what it is a lot of politicians are just taking deals. Because like I think who was it, Eswatini or Lesotho, one of them, took like 6 immigrants from the United States, 6 deportees for like $6 million or $5 million, something irrelevant. When a government spends $6 million on something, like that's literally like nothing. When we're talking about government spending, like $6 million doesn't go far when it's government money. So I'm like, yeah, somebody must have just been pocketing their money. No, Kenya is very immigrant friendly. I mean, you see the Israelis, they just bought a whole bunch of land out in Nakuru. The French are supposed to be moving their military here, some shit like that. Yeah, no, Kenya is very immigrant friendly. The government and the people. Let me pay this bill and then we'll keep walking.
Katiba ina expect akuwe kwanza yeye namba moja ndio wa kuleta Wakenya wote pamoja. Kwa hiyo yeye akisimama acknowledge ya kwamba hili lilitendeka.
Yeah, Z and I, we're not breaking up. No, we're just talking about we're taking a break. Like, it's gonna be a break from you seeing her in my videos. You'll see her in my videos. Like, we just both came to the conclusion that we need to create like our own work days, you know? Like when I was in Vietnam, I would be live all day and I would just tell her in the morning, like, hey, I'm working right now and I'll call you when I'm done. That way I can focus on the content.
Compensation si sawa na justice na si sawa na uwajibikaji. Kwa hiyo wakati serikali inasema ina compensate watu, haisemi inawapatia justice. Na wala haisemi imesha hold watu accountable wale ambao walifanya yale maovu. Haisemi imewa hold accountable kwa sababu imepatiana compensation. Hapana. Compensation huwa ni njia ya kikatiba ambayo tunasema it's an imperfect way ya kujaribu kuease ile maumivu ambayo yanaweza.
Thank you for the $1 super chat from Backshot Delivery.
Lakini hakuna kivyovyote vile.
Man, his audience is stingy, right? That man was on a live stream for 10 hours and they over there giving him $1 super chat. 10 hours, man. This is sad. This guy used to get some good super chats, man. He used to get $50, $70, what, $100, $99.99. Man, these dudes are over there giving him $1. This is his full-time job. He told you, he just said he's taking some time off with Z so that he can be working, which means live streaming is his job. And you ninjas, there's 145 of you that were watching this man, and all you gave him was $1? This is sad, man. I mean, audience, y'all got to do better, man. You know, the man's only income is YouTube. He's streaming for 10 hours. Why are you giving him $1? Are you doing it to diss him? Just don't give him anything at all, man. You're over there giving a man $1. Oh my God, man. Come on, dude. That's why he's doing the fundraiser. He's doing a fundraiser because you guys don't give him money. If he comes and he puts in the work and he's streaming, don't be giving him no dollar. It's not like that. $1 means they gave him 99 cents. Because I think with YouTube, you just can do $1, right? I could be wrong. But it's probably 99 cents. Man, you couldn't give the man $2, $2.99, $1.99, at least $1.99, $2. Because this, I mean, he's gave you content for 10 straight hours, man. Come on, bro.
Compensation haiwezi ikareplace justice ama uwajibikaji. La pili, Mheshimiwa, wakati ambapo wananchi wanajitokeza kufanya haki yao ya kikatiba ya kuandamana, kuna rights kadhaa ambazo huwa tunasema kuna tension pale, kwa sababu ukiwa kama afisa wa polisi uko na haki kadhaa ambazo unalinda. Kuna haki ya mwandamanaji ambaye wewe unafaa kuilinda. Kuna haki ya mtu mwingine ambaye si mwandamanaji.
Change this shower. I mean, I just showered this shirt. Damn shirt smells sour. Not really, but I mean, maybe I'm just getting older. My fucking body odor starting to actually stink. Am I aware that there'll be protests today? I didn't find out until people started talking about it. Kids didn't go to school today, also due to the 7th of July demonstrations in Kenya. Have you noticed something different? No? That's what I'm, you know what, I'm glad I'm doing a live stream during this, because as I told you guys before, whenever you watch the news about demonstrations in Kenya, it's like blown out of proportion. Like the whole city's not out of control, it's just certain parts.
Huwa kuna challenge pale, kwa sababu wakati mwingine utaona mwandamanaji anaona haki yake ni kama ndio kubwa sana kuliko ya yule mwingine, na yule mwingine pia ambaye si mwandamanaji anaona haki yake ni kama ndio kubwa sana kuliko ya yule.
How common are black British people here? A lot. You see a lot of British people in general, white and black. Protests don't come and kill the money. I mean, they shut down stuff. Like they'll shut down stores at nighttime, but again, I've been here since 2023. I've never seen a protest outside of CBD except around this time last year when they had the, what is it, the Mando Mano? When they had that last year, I think they were protesting all the way in Langara, but no, you'll be fine.
Na hata hana uwezo wa kutembea ukiondoa zile crutches, lakini polisi walikuwa wengi na wakamshika kwa nguvu nyingi na maswali mengi yakajiuliza. Sasa watu wakajiuliza maswali mengi. Sasa pale kuna kuja sasa about institution.
Salute to you, Tono. You've not missed that part. It's coming up. I just set it back to where to play it out so that you can get some context. I know it's a little bit boring on this stretch, but I don't want us to miss anything, right? I mean, I hope you got some time, right? But it's coming up. Yep.
Yeah, plenty of white British people in Kenya. I told y'all the only people that seem to not be jumping on Kenya the way how everybody else is like black Americans. There's plenty of us here, but it seems like I end up having to convince black Americans more to come to Kenya than I do. I really don't have to convince white folks or nobody else. They already here. Like the Indians have been here forever. I mean, they were brought here, but like.
Huyu mashirima hata si maandamano anataka, ni kujifanya tu anajifanya maandamano, lakini kuna jambo.
Rainbow the God says $1 is a lot in Africa. For that part of Nairobi where he's at, not really though. It's not a lot. What is that in Kenyan shillings? I don't think it's a lot of money. I mean, the dude is he's paying for food out there with Klarna. That's what he's using a Klarna card to pay for his food. That's how down bad this dude is, man. But geez, I mean, fellas, just be nice to, you know, I don't hate Auston Holleman. I just don't like the fact that he was stealing from people. But if he's going to give you 10 hours of content, and obviously, right, there's 150 people at peak, 180 peak watching him. Man, give them, man. If everybody gave him at least $1, that's, you make $150 for the day. That's a lot of good money for his stay in Africa. And maybe he won't scam, because if he's putting in this much content and he's averaging maybe $10, $15 in super chats after a 10-hour days of work, bro, you work 10 hours only to make $30, $40 in super chats. And I'm being generous here. I don't think he made a lot in super chats, because I went through the live tab. I wasn't seeing a lot of super chats on this one. And then, so you work 10 hours, let's say $50 in super chats for a 10-hour day work. Because this is work, right? You're streaming for 10 hours. And then he takes the video down so he doesn't get the AdSense on this video. He automatically takes it down. This is why you're watching it in this format, because we have to record it. We don't have access to these videos because he doesn't want anybody to see them. So he's losing money on the AdSense. So the only way he makes money, quote unquote, work, is if you give him super chats. And the audience is aware of it. And if you're aware that that's the only way this dude makes money, why are you giving him $1? You might as well just not give him anything,
Nataka kutekeleza. Wakimshika, maana sisi hatuna ile.
Get y'all one of these.
Ile linatukujia kwa kichwa ni ile incident kwa
mfano. Middle card too.
Kitendeka kama ile ya Nakuru. Kisha tunaona hawa polisi wanaendeleza yale tu wamekuwa wakiendeleza. Kwa hiyo ni important sana, ama ni jambo la muhimu sana kwa idara zetu, sio polisi peke yake, hata idara ya mahakama. Wakati unaona kama mama yetu hapa ana complain kuhusu yale ambayo yanatendeka, na unaona kina mama ya Rex na wale wengine wote wanasema yule polisi ambaye alishoot Rex hakushikwa.
That's a Klarna card.
For governance mashirima.
You know me, it's hard for me to get credit cards, but I can get a similar experience with a Klarna card.
Guys, I think I screwed up. I think I gave you the wrong video. This is the video where he's talking about the card. I don't think this is where he gets kicked out. No, it is where he gets kicked out. My bad. I got too much ahead of myself.
Klarna than I do with traditional banks. But like I was telling you guys before, with that Klarna card, that one I and so like you can get in the airport lounge for free.
No.
And you can bring another person for like, what is it, $15 or something like that?
I did screw up. Let me close this window. This is not it. I gotta pull that one up. I think I have it. Let me reorganize my stuff real quick. All right, let's see. I think this is it. Let me set this up for... Let me go to QuickTime. I think that's a better... Yeah, I think this is it. I got it. I got it for you. I do have it. Let's go and share it. Let's go to screen capture. Which one is this? QuickTime. There we go. All right. It's going to be squeezed in, but I'm going to try and frame it a little bit better for you to see. I guess this will work. Okay. Let's go.
He got caught by that, it was what's that guy name? The guy that caught him. Black dude.
I don't know who got him.
See, that's my family, right? I've been rocking with them since I was 15. No, that's my family. So they took me when I was 15, right? Ain't no nothing right there. Shit. That's my crew, right? So what I'm saying is when I first got into my first encounter with a white dude.
Salute to you. Tone is in the house. Let me see. Akinyi is in the house. Yeah. He breaks his food up in 4 payments in Nairobi, Kenya. Can you believe that? He said he couldn't get a credit card, and then he cited some weird reasons why he can't get a credit card. I can actually legitimately help Auston Holleman with his credit. I can do that. You guys saw my video on the main channel about credit. If you are friends with Auston, tell him to go back and watch it. It's on my live tab on the main channel, not on this one. It's on the main channel. There's a video on the live tab. There's only 2 videos on the live tab on the main channel. One of them is about credit. And Austin's scenario of what he struggles with credit, I actually provide a solution to his particular problem on my main channel. So he could go and watch that video and get some help with his credit, because I know exactly what he's going through when it comes to his credit. I used to run a credit business so many years ago, so I have an idea how this works. That's why I made that video. And I guess he hasn't seen it. So if you watch Auston Holleman, tell him to, tell him to go check out, that video. Jada is in the house. Finally, Jada caught a live stream. Good to have you here, Jada. I see you right there. Okay. From his name is Shekos. If you guys know KF, if you know Shekos' channel, please put the link in the chat for the audience. Please subscribe to him. He makes some good content. He's funny. That man is funny, bro. Love his content. He's funny.
I literally was thinking I need to kill this dude. I didn't think that, bro. I don't know why. I just was like, you know what I think was processing in my head was like all the shit that I had learned growing up about, slavery, all about the resentment that we just naturally build up and we don't know.
That's weird that you have that.
It's crazy.
But that's irrelevant.
No, I'm not. You keep thinking about what's wrong and right.
Akinyi, what he has is not even a credit card. Akinyi is asking, why would somebody need a credit card to pay for food in Kenya? What he has is called Klarna, and for the guys in the US, Klarna is a buy now. It's called buy now, pay later, which means you don't have the money, but you split the food into 4 payments and pay no interest every 2 weeks. Okay, it became very popular for people that didn't have credit, and there's really nothing wrong with using buy now, pay later like Affirms and stuff. It only becomes a problem if you don't choose a pay in 4 plan and you choose an extended plan like a 12-month, because you can do 12 months, 6 months, 8 weeks, whatever the terms they give you. That's when the interest rates really grow. I think the best way, and Austin doesn't understand how this works because he's too young. But the best way is actually to spend the time to build your credit and do 0 interest 18 months and maybe rotate every 2 years so you don't pay any interest on your credit cards. But it takes a bit of practice and some learning and some guidance to be able to get to that point, But he can't even get any credit, man. The 12 months on dinner is crazy. Hey. You guys are giving him $1 super chats. What does he have to do, man? I got to defend Austin on this one. If you are giving the man, $1 super chats, then he's got no choice but to use Klarna. Fresh Boy, salute to Fresh Boy. Fresh Boy saying, Nana, where do you think Austin began his downfall? I think it began with the most pivotal point was the Floyd Wallace case. A lot of audience fled because they didn't want to be associated with the Floyd issue. And due to the fact that Floyd came on the scene through Auston Holleman. So that was his first big, really, really major hit. But as far as his viewing audience, Austin used to pull 700-800 people without bots. 700, 800 people in his live streams. He faced a bigger decline when he stopped traveling and he settled in Kenya, because the audience that he had, they wanted to see him traveling to different places and experiencing different women. And he thought that was too expensive, so he wanted to settle in one specific location. So it created some boredom with the audience, and then he shifted into getting into real relationships. His incel population don't like that. They want him to be traveling, going on dates, getting girls. They want to see the crash outs, him failing in relationships, stuff like that's a much better content for the viewing audience. And he wasn't able to deliver that because to create content like that is very expensive. So that was another pivot point, I think. The Floyd one was the complete shutdown. But he started losing the audience when he stopped traveling. And he realized that Auston is a little bit smart when it comes to content. So he was hoping to start traveling again. So he started traveling again. We did that Asia trip, but it wasn't clicking like that. Another thing that I think happened to him, and this is not spoken on a lot, is that content saturation. A lot of people got into the space, and a lot of people love them or hate them. These people had more interesting content, like Jerello. Okay, he's an idiot, but he had very interesting content. He spoke in a very crazy way. He was willing to do the most ridiculous things. And even though it's demeaning and shitty, it's still entertaining. Jerello is entertaining. He can hold an audience, right? So that took some audience away from Auston. And then NYC The Future came on board. I mean, if Jerello pulls 300 live stream views, right? That's 300 people that are now watching Auston Holleman. NYC The Future, 150 views on a live stream. That's 150 people that are now watching him. Okay. And then you have all these smaller channels, the struggle channels like Mentuition and all these other ones that are doing little live streams. And they're all streaming at the same time. And BMT is streaming at the same time. So they all go live at the same time. And you can only pull so much people if all of you are giving the same content. The guy that gives more crazy stuff will get the more views, which really, like, as you can see, like he did 10 hours today, and 80% of that 10-hour live stream was silent until he got kicked out of the club, right? So, and YouTube has also changed. YouTube did a lot of viewer suppression. Go and look at all the Passport Bro long form videos. They might get live streams because with live streams, everybody gets the notification if you're subscribed. But if they post long-term content, right? Like if they make a regular vlog and they post a vlog, they don't get views. They don't even get 10% of their audience watching their content. So YouTube suppresses these channels. Like I'm not subscribed to Auston, but I watch his videos so I can react to it, right? So if I watch his videos and I haven't even subscribed to it, YouTube automatically will send me notifications, even if I'm not subscribed to him. But I never get notifications for Auston, which means he's been shadow banned. That's why his views have dropped. And I think he's aware of it. So that's why he also opened up a few new channels. So if you've noticed, Auston Holleman has 2 or 3 different new channels that are running parallel, and he doesn't want to do anything related to Passport Bro content on these new channels. Okay, so I think there's a general YouTube suppression going on in this space. That's one thing. And there's secondly, audience fatigue because he's in a stable relationships. You know, like people like me or guys that are in stable relationships and marriages, if you guys came here and I'm talking about marriage, nobody will watch my content because nobody wants, it's boring. It's like, who wants to know what you did with your wife yesterday or today? Like nobody cares, bro. So that's not the content people want to watch. So he has a lot. He has a very difficult road ahead when it comes to content and content strategy. I don't know, like, cause I mean, that guy has 161,000 subs. That's a lot of people. You know, if he can put 10,000 views per video, 16,000 views, 10%, 16,000 views per video, he can survive in Nairobi long term. As long as he's putting out 2 or 3 videos a day, that's 32,000 views a day. He'll make about $100 a day. That's enough money to live in Nairobi, right? But he's not getting that. He's getting 2,000 views, 1,000 views. That's difficult, man. It's difficult to live there with that kind of money. And then now he's got a girlfriend, so that expense goes up, right?
Yeah, I already told you they look. That was wrong. They did wrong. But all I was saying is, and if you can combat that, great. But what I'm saying is, I don't know if you ever been in that situation for the first time where you about to get physical with a white dude. Because my whole upbringing, it was only black people and Hispanic dudes that I had to get in any type of altercation with, no white people.
But that don't make sense to me. You're the only black man that thinks like that. Think about it. You know what a yes nigga is, right? The person that's just saying like, yes man. No.
Yeah.
If any black person get into it with a white person back in the day, what they gonna do? Bow down?
Right.
Because they nervous.
Right.
You're the only black man that's saying you get into it with a white man, you gonna.
No. I'm saying the first time that happened to me, like I thought.
Salute to you, Travelmatic. Gen Z is in the house. Salute to Gen Z. Toned is in the house. Fresh Boys. Salute to you. Travel. I'm gonna send you that link. I did a one-on-one on Friday, so I have capacity to do one. I think this upcoming weekend. So I will send you that link. I promise you, bro.
Of course I'm scared, but it was like more like it was a knee-jerk reaction to feel like when I got the upper hand on him, because I felt like he was gonna kill me. Quite frankly, you feel me? Versus when I fight a black dude, I know it's gonna get broken up at some point, or this dude gonna, it's gonna be what it is, and it's gonna be over with. Because that happened a million times. I know how it plays out. When I got in a fight with a white dude for the first time, I got on nigga, I literally was choking this man the fuck out. Like, you
bro, you sound just like James.
Now that I'm listening to
bro, James said similar shit. You would like James.
I got to man sleep because if he get up here on me, ain't no telling what he gonna do. I know what a black dude.
I see where you coming from. I do.
I don't see a black dude gonna stomp me out. He gonna jump me. He gonna try to knock me out. I'm familiar with that terrain. But when I seen a white dude, and then nigga was like this.
I'm sorry. Is it a problem?
Okay.
What?
So you went to the camera like this and got mad.
I gotta chill out on that shit.
So that's all I'm saying. It's like my first interaction with a white dude that was bigger than me. That was like my sophomore year. He was a senior, and he was literally probably had like 30 pounds on me. And I was like, I got to choke the dude out because I'm terrified if he get the upper hand on me, he might try to do some out the pocket shit.
But can I tell you what you're doing? Respectfully, you're moving the goalposts.
Go ahead, explain.
Like moving the goalposts as we talking about this, but you bring it to another. It's like this is. But what if it's just like whenever people say.
So who are these dudes he's talking to? I think there are some American guys in his. He has a WhatsApp group. I'm gonna forward a little bit. I want to get to the main thing, the good spot. So yeah, these are the dudes, man. There's some American dudes that are visiting him. This dude that you guys see on my frame, boy, you should watch him when he's walking, bro. Ooh, he walks a little fruity. I was like, God damn, Ninja, why are you walking like that, man? Can you walk like a man? And he was talking, oh my God, these people, man. I see why he scams these boys, man. These are like, oh my God. And I was like, when I heard him speak, like when the camera is really they are in the frame and they are the one speaking to the microphone, and I was observing the body language, I was like, these guys have I don't think any woman in America would date them. It's sad, man. These dudes, bro. There are some guys that travel who will still get relationships in the US. Maybe they just prefer foreign women. I got no problem with those. There are people like that. Like, okay, yeah, they'll still get dates here, but they like to travel. They like the exotic taste thing out there, and they're not hopping around places, putting cameras in people's faces. Maybe they get into relationships when they travel, whatever they do, but they're not like putting it out there like that because they move a certain way. And then there's these Auston Holleman guys when you see them, because this thing they are doing with Auston is pay for play, right? Auston is not hanging out with them. Auston is not hanging out with them because he likes them. Auston is hanging out with them because they pay to hang out with him. So this is a pay for play system that he runs through his WhatsApp group. So these dudes that go out to dinner with him and they hang out when they are in Nairobi, they are paying for Auston's time and to also be on stream, because to them it's like a flex. The audience, they want the audience to see that they are hanging out with Auston. But this date with Auston will cost them at least $400 each. You get to speak with Z. You have to throw in another 100. You know what I'm saying? You might throw in another 100, man. Hey, y'all need to, my FBAs, man, y'all need to teach me some Ebonics, man. I was trying to teach my son a little bit of Ebonics today. It didn't go too well.
other dude.
Because I feel like no matter what you do to that white boy, you put a scratch on that white boy, they're gonna take it like.
To be totally frank and transparent, I don't really care what color you are if you harmed me, but I'm saying how I was at 15, 14 years old, what frame of mind I was in coming from the hood, transitioning to the other side of the tracks. Well, I wasn't familiar with nothing. You feel me? Let alone a motherfucking white boy pressing up on me and like he about to hurt me. You feel me? Like I don't know what you're capable of or like what's in your head and what you've been taught. I know what black people been taught. Like, you feel me? I know what we've been taught and how to handle shit.
Let's get to the juice. Man. Let me forward this a little bit because I think I was recording so much. I won't. Oh, this is the spot right here. We're about there. Let
me see his number. I'll text him. Just bring me the bill. Yeah, bring me the bill.
This is where I think this is right about here is where it starts happening.
Stupid thing. We buy this idea that we are aggressive ones when we are being put in a survival mode to appear so. If roles were reversed, whites wouldn't exist. Okay, well, let's stop it right there. Let's stop that right there. I just did a video on my second channel, True Re-Education. Black people under Arab rule, I know that hurts y'all's feelings, but that's what it was. Yes.
And so that you guys can't really hear this part, but I think somebody walks up to Auston from the restaurant telling him that it's time to go. In a nice, beautiful Kenyan accent, telling your man it's time to go, okay? It's not very audible, but that's what is going on. This is the time. We are right on cue.
Yeah, so they're receiving calls from outside.
They're receiving calls from outside. So can you just stop this?
Okay. Yeah, bring me the bill.
Hey, Auston, I told you, man, we run Nairobi. You know, we've been nice to you guys out there, but when it's time to go, it's time to go, buddy. Take down that fundraiser so that I can move on to Oshay because I like the Oshay videos. I mean, you pulled some numbers. Auston did good, man. Auston pulled about, on the main channel, Auston pulled about 15, 16,000 views last month with his bullshit, you know? But Oshay would have been 32,000 views. Because apparently a lot of people don't like Oshay. Like, there's a lot more people that like Auston than Oshay. So when I do my Oshay videos, and my channel grows faster when I hit Oshay. So if you've noticed, one of the months when I was hitting Oshay, I was adding 1,000 subscribers a month. Okay. And I let it go. Like a lot of people don't like Oshay like that. And I gave him a pass. I see Oshay was trying to walk it back a little bit today, which we'll get to that video if we have some time. He's trying to walk it back a little bit. But Auston doesn't pull the views like that. So I'm hoping that he takes the deal and take down the scam. Once he removes the scam, then we can move on. But I'm also really enjoying these Auston videos because in this live stream alone, there's like 5 different events that I can react to. And they are all funny as hell.
Yeah, let me see his number. I'll text him. Just bring me the bill. Yeah, bring me the bill. We'll go.
Salute to you. David Smith is in the house. Yes, he has deleted the stream, but we got it right away. This stream is not even, he likes to put them on members only. This particular stream is not on members only. He's deleted it completely. You don't see the GoFundMe link anymore. I did look it up just before we came on and it was still active. I can double check it real quick. At some point, I'll share it in this stream. Let's see. Yep, it's still active at $969. The last donation was, the lady's name is Alicia. Let me see if she's, Alicia Doves last week. Doing our live stream last week, she was here. I think she got pissed that I was telling her to put her money where her mouth is. She went over there and gave Auston some money, gave her some of that welfare check. And since that time, nobody has given Auston Holleman money. So if I didn't bait that lady into donating, it would have been 2 weeks with no donations. This GoFundMe is dead because everybody can see through it, I saw there was a Black American lady on the main channel today who was asking us truthfully if we think it was a scam. And every African in the comment section said, yes, it's a scam. So she's definitely not going to give her money to this dude also, right? Yeah, so embarrassing, not even on members only. Yeah, it's sad, man, Dave. This live stream, the boys were giving him $1 super chats. The man streamed for 10 hours and 30 minutes. And they were giving 0.99 super chats. That's sad, man. I mean, at some point, you have to maybe reinvent yourself, change your image, change your personality, improve yourself, be a better person. If you're a better person, people are going to watch you, right? And I don't think he wants to do any of that.
Shit is bullshit.
Man, I talked over the fun part. Let me set this back a little bit because I talked over the fun part. I'm not going to interrupt. I'm not even going to look at your comments for like 10 seconds because I want you guys to hear the best part. This is why you're here today.
Shit is bullshit. I just did a video on my second channel, True Re-Education. Black people under Arab rule. I know that hurts y'all's feelings, but that's what it was. Yes. Yeah, so they're receiving calls from outside.
They're receiving calls from outside. So can you just stop this?
Okay. Yeah, bring me the bill.
You can give me the number of the guys calling.
Yeah, let me see his number. I'll text him. Just bring me the bill. Yeah, bring me the bill. We'll go. Shit is bullshit. Shit is bullshit. It's a number that was like +602. What area code is +602? I mean, not +1602. This motherfucker, he just showed me, sent a photo of me. Now, keep in mind, we're literally sitting at the back. What area code is +602? I'm just curious to see what area of the U.S. that is. No, plus 1602. I didn't say 62. Plus 1602. They said we're recording them on live. That's crazy. Now, the crazy part is, the contradiction is, somebody said that we were recording them. So we said, let's move to another spot where nobody can see us. We moved to that spot, and now they say we still recording them. Arizona. So let's keep that in mind. Somebody in Arizona, that's just another clue. Let me wait for them to get back first, though, before we go. But this is why it's always hard for me to record in Kenya, because like, that's everywhere we go. Everywhere we go. You guys, go rewind the live from earlier when we were walking down the street. For the first time, people was like, hey, saying hey to the camera. But there was other people. Let me talk to this guy. Yo. Let me get him.
Yeah, man, see, all of these things the guy is writing to us about you.
Let me see. They text them like a whole paragraph. What are they saying? Yes, I'm gonna wait for them to get back. I'm waiting for them to. They went over there. They're coming right back. Yes. No, I asked him for the number. He wouldn't give it to me. But it said 602-350. I can see the rest. Yes. I don't have any money. I have to wait on my friends to get back. Yes, they're coming back. Yeah, this still is back. No, I couldn't. He won't let me see it. He wouldn't let me see the full number. Because you heard me say, let me see. they texted him like a paragraph that was literally like the entire. He showed me on his phone. I can't screenshot it. It was literally like the entire phone's length.
Hey, Kobe, you caught that too, right? He literally said he has no money, and he was waiting for his friends to pay because, like I said, these guys are on a WhatsApp group that he controls. You have to pay to take him out on a date, like a bitch. Okay, so these guys have taken him out on a date, and the perk is that they get to hang out with him. This is why they have to come back there and pay. And the guy stepped out. So of course he's broke. You guys saw this, right? The two recordings that I did 2 recordings of 30 minutes each on a 10-hour live stream. And he got 99 cents in super chats. 99 cents in super chats for working 10 hours on YouTube. 99 cents, fellas. That's all he got.
I know what it is. I know what to do. Hold on.
Oh yeah, of course he's broke. If I was him, I'll take that $1,000 he got in from that school, the GoFundMe, and call it a day, bro. Make a living with that $1,000 that he got from that GoFundMe. Stop dealing with this bullshit, man. He needs to, if he really wants to revive his channel, he needs to probably let go of his girlfriend, get back on the road and start being a whore again. That's what the guys are willing to pay for. The guys want to see him go out on dates, see him with other girls in different locations. And essentially the audience control your life. You got to give them what they want. If you can't give them what they want, they're not going to watch you, and then you're not going to be able to pay your bills. So they are being held hostage, but they don't know that. Like, they literally have to do exactly what the money watchers want him to do. And he's doing the opposite, which is being in a stable relationship, live in one particular place in Africa. The guys are not interested in Africa. They want to see some yellow girls, some long hair girls, some Latin girls. They don't want to see no African woman. That's not what they like. They like the color varieties, the angelitas. Those are the things. And Auston is not giving them that, man. So of course you're gonna be broke. This is sad, man.
No, what? Let's just ask.
Man, damn, and you know what sucks? Unless the guys are hitting Cash Apps and PayPal, today is only the 7th. So if he's this broke, he would have to wait, and he has no credit cards. He would have to wait to when does YouTube pay? I've never taken a paycheck yet. I've deferred all my payments to November. So I don't know what they pay. But I know it's somewhere in the like around the 20th, 21st-ish. If you know, let me know in the chat, but it's somewhere around that time. So he would have to wait at least 2 weeks, nearly 3 weeks to get a paycheck from YouTube. But he's not pulling numbers on YouTube because he privates all his videos. They are all members only. But he'll get his membership money, a little bit of the AdSense that he's, maybe $400, $300, $500, which still is enough to live in Nairobi. But his rent is what, 1,000 or 900? You pay your rent, you don't have much left. It's a tough way to live, man. To live on to live your life based on an algorithm is the craziest shit ever. You guys know about some dudes called Mentuition, you know, Fat Slim. On this channel, we call them Fat Slim. These are two dudes that have a YouTube channel with only 1,700 subs. They've tried all kinds of digital monetization, whatever. It's not working. They don't get views on their live streams. They don't get super chats. The last live stream they hosted, they only got $30 in super chats. And these two boys have to live in Colombia and share an apartment like we did in college, like roommates, like kids. They were doing live streams with the TV in the back wall and the wires hanging all over the damn place. They couldn't get the Wi-Fi to work, like, because they don't speak Spanish, so they don't even know that the internet they're supposed to get. They're supposed to get Movistar or Claro 5G for the apartment. But I think they're living in such a poor part of Cartagena that they don't even have internet access. So they took Starlink with them, and Starlink has horrible upload speed. If they knew what they were doing, it's not good for live streams. Then these idiots, right? You know you have horrible internet. You're struggling to stream, and they had it cranked to the max. They were trying to stream in 1080p HD, which is like takes a lot more bandwidth. It's like, do you not know you want to drop your frames to at least 24 frames or 30 frames since you are still? At least drop it to 24 frames and shoot it at 720p so that your audience can actually watch you. The motherfuckers had it at 1080p, 30 frames per second. Every 10 seconds they'll be disconnected and he'll step out, try to reconnect. It's like, what the fuck, man? And they were so proud with the content they were delivering. Like, you should not leave the US if your YouTube channel is not like an Oshay's channel. You know, if you don't have like 50,000 subs, 100,000 subs, you should not leave. That is a YouTube channel that is not making a lot of money in terms of AdSense, okay? And I looked up their AdSense. They were doing like $100 a month in AdSense revenue. Like, two of them have to share $100 in AdSense. So where is the money going to come from? The money is going to come from begging, right? This is why Mentuition, every phrase, they were begging the audience to Cash App and to PayPal and to Cash App and to PayPal. I was like, what the fuck is this? You guys left the United States, left all the liberal opportunities here, the work you can do here, to go sit in Cartagena and do yacht and boat parties. You don't want to grow up. Old as hell. These are 35, 40-year-old boys sitting in Cartagena with having roommates, not working, you know, just giving up their lives just for some bucks. And to convince other men that you don't need a plug in Cartagena if all you want, just go. There's a place called the Clock Tower, okay? Just walk to the Clock Tower. They are there. You don't need a plug in Cartagena to tell you where to get these people. Okay? Or go to Playa Hollywood in Boca Grande. They're sitting right there. See, prostitution is so much in your face in Colombia. You don't need a plug. Now, whether you're going to survive or make it, whether they're going to scope you or kill you, that's a conversation for another day. But why did they think this is a good business for them to do? By going to sit in Cartagena, setting up shop, hoping that some black boys will come through and they're going to get money from them so that they can connect them to girls and do parties. Like, bro, you guys want to be on perpetual vacation forever. You need to grow up. I don't mind if you're working a full-time job here and you went on vacation. Go ahead and trick it up. It's your own money. I don't care. But to leave your livelihood, to stop driving your truck or whatever job you're doing, you know, to go sit in Cartagena on a YouTube channel that only has 1,700 subs. He gets 200 views per video. Why are you leaving the US for a channel that is not monetized like that? It doesn't make sense to me at all. The only time you leave is if you are convinced that you can beg enough to make a couple $1,000s a month to be able to live there. And this is sad, man. But let's keep going. Let's get to the good part of the Auston video. He's pissed, huh? Look at him. So pissed.
No, I was doing a phone call.
Bro said the FBA gene isn't strong since the hairline is going away. Bro, that African sun will do it to you, bro. That African sun, you know, if you don't wear hats, if you don't protect your hair with some do-rag, if you don't get the right lotion and things to work on it, if you don't get an apartment that has some good air conditioning to it, that hairline is gonna be kaput. It's gonna look like mine. Get them views up, man. So we go to Turkey and get his hair transplant, man. Make me look 10 years younger. Hey, you guys think Oshay is watching, but he still doesn't want to shout us out? Shout out to you, Oshay Duke Jackson. I know you're watching. I know Oshay is watching. I know Auston Holleman is watching. Shout out to you, Auston Holleman. Shout out to you. How else will he know if he doesn't watch? So Auston is watching. Shout out to Auston, man. Shout out to you, man. What's up with that hairline, my boy? What's up with that hairline? Man, let's get them likes up, man. We're stinking it up on them likes. 79 in the house, 25 likes. That's so disproportionate. I'm not asking you for super chats. I'm just asking you to like the damn thing, man. Let's get them likes up, man. Let's get up to at least 35 likes. I think we can do that, man. I don't want to believe all of you I hate watching. I mean, it's my channel gets a lot of those, but it is what it is, man. Even the haters, man, put some thumbs up. Let's go. It takes a lot of work to get these videos, man, because this guy, he doesn't allow these videos to post. He takes them down right away. So we got to trap it as it's going, man.
I'm supposed to. What are we?
Hold on 1 second.
Good?
No. Hey, you're a co-owner here, right? You're a management? Okay. So, I'm doing YouTube, right?
Yeah.
So I was right there live streaming. They said some random person that I couldn't see behind us said that we need to move. So we said, let's go way to the back where nobody can see us. Your guy in the white shirt over there showed a phone number from somebody in America. It's an American phone number that says, he wouldn't even show me. Can you at least have him show me whose phone number that is? Because they're kicking us out of the restaurant. And I come here, I've came here at least like 300 times. I think that's bullshit. They said that somebody texted them saying that we're recording. 1 second. They're saying that somebody texted them that we're recording, and you can rewind and look at the video and see that.
Shout out to trigonometry. Is that trigonometry turned into trigonometry? Okay, some trigonometries, some sines, some cosine, and some tangent. Come on. Good to have you, man. Let's go.
Asking at the very least, I want to at least see whose phone number it is and what they said. And I'm asking you, do I have to leave? If I'm not, because you can look at the stream on you.
So what was the issue? Is you recording them?
I don't know what the issue is. He said he got a text from somebody in the States.
Yeah.
He just did like this. He won't actually even let me see the number or what they said. He said that we need to leave.
Try call something. Is it the excuse guys telling you?
No, it's the guy in a white shirt and it's another guy. I don't know where the other guy is at right now, but it's two of them.
I want you to get the system.
No, that shit pissed me off, bro. We come here a lot. Somebody in the States sent them a text saying whatever. He wouldn't show me. I just seen that it was 602350. I couldn't see the last four. And he was like, yeah, just clear your bill and go. He told us that. You know how many motherfuckers I done brought here? They said
That's, you see, that's another part of the problem too. Like, you're talking to somebody to resolve a conflict, and you're using words like, do you know how many motherfuckers that I've brought around here? Like, there's some words you don't use, right? You're in an establishment. There's a lot of white folks, Europeans, Germans, you know, everybody goes to a place like that. You know, it's not just locals that are out there. There's, you know, Americans out there, Europeans out there. So you got to kind of watch your language, tone it down a little bit, talk to the guys, hey, what's going on? You know, these fools, they told them to turn off the camera and they didn't. And they moved to another part of the restaurant instead because they wanted to keep the live stream going so that they can get some super chats. And then the Kenyans was like, man, we've had enough, man. Get the fuck out of here. You know? And now Auston is over there dissing Kenyans and yelling at Kenyans and telling us that we're dumb because we don't want him to film. Like, he couldn't get his way, so now we are the problem. That's sad, man. It's sad how these people are behaving over there. It's crazy because we don't do that over here. We don't go to places and misbehave. I mean, there's probably some Africans that do, but they learn very quickly when they do over here, right?
Arizona. No, I want to at least figure out what's going on because I need the full number because I'm gonna go ahead and dox that shit.
You see, and then they go into savage mode all of a sudden. He's gonna go ahead and dox that shit. Like, I mean, come on, these are WhatsApp numbers. They're not real numbers. You know? What are you gonna dox? He dox, I change the number, then what happens next, right? The idea that somebody's just a text message is enough to get you the fuck out of a place should tell you that certain people have power in certain places. That's all this is. You know, you're sitting in Nairobi, you say you're a celebrity, and then somebody just sends a text message, and that's good enough for them to get you the fuck out of there. That means you're nobody. Okay. You're foreign to somebody's country, man. You got to play by the rules, man. These people, man.
Oh, they are people from around.
Yeah, this is Gecko. Huh? Huh?
My boss.
Is this your boss or the other guy your boss?
Huh?
Which one is your boss?
No, you guys go. Leave this stuff.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you since I know you. How many times have you seen me come here?
But do you see the message you have got from them? Okay, what was the message?
What was the message?
Just leave it.
You heard what the guy said? The guy was like, do you see the message that we have got from the boss? Just leave. Because they don't want to lose their jobs. They don't want to get into trouble. It's coming from the boss. He says, just leave, man.
Oh, wow.
We don't have to leave. Just leave.
They really don't need it.
And that's well, I'm a shit on y'all online. I promise I'm shitting on Gecko online. Fuck Gecko.
Nah, I think it's best to leave just because you don't want to turn something small into something.
Man, I don't give a fuck about nothing. Fuck Gecko.
You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Huh? Yeah, he said just leave. What y'all feel like doing now?
Damn, I thought you finished my motherfucking drink.
Yeah, they wouldn't even let us finish a drink.
Yeah.
You would think we raped the bitch up in
It
there.
sounds like they okay. All right.
We over here debating politics and shit.
There's somebody on your chat. You said 602 area code.
Mm-hmm. You said you spent mad money there just for them to talk to you like that. Yeah, no, that's Africans, bro. That's why they be trying to blame shit on white folks. They be like, oh, man, fuck colonization. Y'all motherfuckers is just dumb.
It is what it is, man. It is. Hey, don't forget.
I like your stuff, dude. Your videos.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I'm not
Okay, it looked like you was reaching for something. Oh.
States, bro.
Yeah, no, you never know.
That's different for something. How you did?
What's
Good.
going on? How you doing?
Dude, you've been doing a very good job, man.
Thank you. It's good.
Like, what made you come to Kenya just to content?
My nigga in the middle of the road, like.
You know, I was touring Africa. I was in Tanzania, and then this is the next spot, and this is the best.
Salute to you there, seafaring. I see you, bro. Peace and light life is in the house. Salute to you. Somebody says he curses too. Oh, that was you. You said he curses too much in foreign countries. Surprised he hasn't been arrested. I don't think they are gonna bother him like that. Kenyans are cool, man. I won't lie. I don't think they'll bother him like that. This is why they do what they do too, right?
Matter of fact, you keep hyping Kenya up, man.
Yeah, no. Out of 11 countries, I'm still coming back. I still keep my spot here. Yeah. I about to say, I thought he was reaching for something. Yeah, he lit.
I don't like niggas like that.
Yeah, no, that you saw it pull back.
Hey, don't forget, bro.
Yeah, I know it. I'm just almost like, maybe we should call a ride or something, because you know, if they on some dumb shit, they can let them know we just left each other.
No, ain't shit about to happen. We in Africa. We are not in America.
I see why he nervous though.
Yeah, no, if you knew.
It's just smart.
Nah, it's smart.
No, yeah.
KF says Kenya has a no doxing law. I didn't know that. I know there are some cybersecurity laws going on over there. And then Jada says the audacity to talk out the side of your mouth of Africans when you are a man can't even pay your own meal. Yeah. Saying Africans are dumb, but then he's waiting for some dudes to pay for his meal, man. These people, man. Who sent these guys to us, bro? Who sent us these guys? I don't think I'll have enough time to cover Oshay. I think I'm going to reserve Oshay's video for tomorrow, because he made another live stream today. So I'm going to combine the two and do an Oshay live stream tomorrow, because this one took forever to get through. How long have we been going? Let's see. Yeah.
Instinctively, like, hey, cover your bases just in case a nigga acting crazy.
No, I'm definitely shitting on them. Yeah, I'm gonna put out I'm gonna get them niggas a 30-minute video. Cause that's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Bro, do you know how many times we done came there?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, I've been coming to Gecko since 2023. Bro, I didn't, what, did I put you on Gecko?
Yeah,
I put you on Gecko, I put Shanton up. Fuck that.
So you know that security guard?
Yeah.
He's like a big ass.
Yeah, that motherfucker said, that's bro, but that's what, let me go back to white folks and Africans. All that colonization, no, y'all mind is just fucked up.
White folks allowed to do anything.
Yeah.
White folks and Asian folks can do everything.
So what, one of your, that shit crazy as hell.
You know, sometimes people were like, oh, Nana, why do you say certain things and say certain things? What do you guys expect me to say? Like, you want me to just take this? A bomb that has nothing, not being educated, walking around the world, living off people's donations, is telling us that we're idiots, that we're not smart. Like, how should we react to stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Like it's one thing if some educated person, somebody that is doing well, says certain things about us, but you can't expect these bottom dwellers, because Auston Holleman is a bottom dweller, doesn't even have a credit card to his name, man. Has never purchased a vehicle. He said he got denied a loan to buy a vehicle. A man at 25 years old has never purchased a vehicle. Walking on the streets in Africa when people are driving past him. In Africa, people are driving past him, okay? But yet, he has all the sense in the world. Like, where does this arrogance come from? It only comes from people that had no respect for the Kenyans before they even got to Kenya. So after he said all this nonsense, he quickly deleted this video. He hasn't even privated this. He's deleted the whole thing because he thinks that he might face some backlash. But we caught the video very early. Like, we caught it in real time. So of course he's going to face some backlash, because some Kenyans are going to see this stuff, right? Kenyans are going to hear that he's calling them dumb, that just because he was kicked out of a restaurant for something he did, He was kicked out of a restaurant because he went into that restaurant with his stupid cameras. And East Africans don't like to be on people's cameras, man. Take that shit off. So why are you still filming when they've told you not to? Can you not turn it off? Can you not set it up to just have maybe an audio recording and then put some images over, make it like into a voiceover or whatever? You could have created the content in different ways, or go to places where they allow you to record. Ask if you can record before you go even to that place. Call somebody at the establishment and ask if it's okay to record. But no, they don't do that. They want to do things their way. You're not in America, fellas. You're in somebody's country. Every country doesn't do things the same. You have to be able to be accustomed to the way they do things. And if you don't like the way they do things, then you don't have to be there. If I don't like Peru or Peruvian food, I'm not going to go to Peru and eat their food because maybe I don't like it. I'll go somewhere else. Same with Kenya. If you can comply with the things Kenyans want you to do while you're there and you feel it's too restrictive for your American self, go somewhere else. It's not that hard. This is the same thing I was thinking through when I was listening to this Oshay video today. I was like, we don't, like, the things Oshay is saying is not new. He thinks that he's found some deeper trick into what Africans do that he's going to be exposing, that maybe some people go through 2 or 3 different countries to go to Canada and this and that. People are going to migrate to where the best opportunity is. How they get there doesn't matter. Yes, I'll tell you that story myself. There's Africans that sell an entire building so that they can travel somewhere and work. So when they get that opportunity to get over there, they're going to work their butts off because they know they sold their house to be able to get there. This is not news. Okay? If you've read any immigration paper from Sub-Saharan Africa into Europe and Americas, there is nothing new. But these people, so what is he exposing? I said, Oshay, you're not exposing anything. You're exposing it as if we're at war with you. Like, okay, yeah, I got them on this. Man, I got them here. Oh, I got them. They're doing this. Let me tell the Americans they're doing this. But yet you're telling these same Americans to come to Africa. And then Nana is sitting here and saying, I don't want these people in Africa. So Oshay is actually doing my job. That's why I'm not mad at him. It's like, hey, you're doing my job, man. No limit Eddie is doing my job. Because that's going to reduce the number of Oshays that will go settle there so that we don't have to deal with this stuff. Like, why do we need to deal with this? Why do we need to deal with an Auston Holleman? Why do we need to deal with an Oshay Duke Jackson in Kenya? They don't have any ancestry to Kenya. They don't have any connections to Kenya. Kenya is a neutral country when it comes to the transatlantic slave trade. So you have to abide by the laws of Kenya. And if you don't like the rules and the laws of Kenya, you don't have to go on a rant about the place. Just leave. Just say, hey, I don't like this place. It's too restrictive. I cannot film. I cannot be American. Go to the Philippines. Go somewhere else. It's not hard. Go ahead and do it. How is that our fault?
I never seen this spot back here. Yeah. Yeah, that was real time. That wasn't no pre-record. That was all on live. The first time we could let it slide, you got some fat ass nigga in the back that's trying to get some pussy on the low, whatever. Second time, that shit was some bullshit.
So you still trying to go to that oyster bar spot or what? Yeah, I'm gonna go there. What, you trying to hit it later or what?
Probably like that. I mean, probably not here.
It ain't nothing down here.
Yeah, where the hell
Yeah, that's all. I'm following y'all. I thought y'all knew where we was going.
Here 2 days, man.
Oh shit, my bad. I was just walking.
I was just trying to get away from that spot ASAP. Low key. I ain't gonna blow your head.
I guess that's my last time going there.
It gotta be, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's my last time. I swear to God, them niggas could offer me ownership in that restaurant. I'd never be back at that bitch.
Kenya is saying, if Africans are dumb, what is he doing in our dumb continent? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't understand it, man. You know, it's like, why are you there? Like, this is what I don't get. The same thing with the Oshay stuff. Oshay's video today is that me and Sheko are calling for his deportation. Nobody is calling for your deportation. We are just surprised that Uganda still hosts you. You know, we're not calling for your deportation. We're just saying, as frustrated as you have been living in a place, I think it's best for your mental health to come home. That's all we're saying, Oshay. It's best in your interest just to come home. It's safe for you. You don't have to deal with African issues. This thing of him calling, okay, why don't you guys come here? Because you know it's like this, that's why you're there. I'm not in America because I'm running away from something in Africa. That's why I go back home a lot. Like, I literally spend all my vacations in Africa. I'm here maybe 9 months, 8 months out of the year, and I'm splitting 4 months between there and Latin America. So it's not like we come here and we are stuck here and we can't go back there. We are American citizens. We travel the same way you guys travel, even more than you guys travel. And our kids go with us. So we go home. We spend a lot of time at home. Okay? We may not be working there or staying there permanently for most people. Some do go back. But it's not as if a majority of us don't live on the continent. A majority of Africans are on the continent of Africa. It's not everywhere. He's walking around while Africans are driving. If they didn't have anything, and you know, Shay's expression, everything is bad. Those apartments they live in, who owns them? They are owned by Africans. And most of them are middle-class Africans. It's not like there's only an elite class that owns these apartments and buildings. No, sometimes it's just regular folks. You know, I mean, my mom built a house on a school teacher's salary in Africa. It's not, I mean, this was what, in the 80s and in the 70s. They make it work. So Oshay is not exposing anything. It's like, it's this thing of warring. This is like the cultural thing that he doesn't understand. We are not interested in a warring and we African Americans, we are up front. We have to say it. We have to say it. We don't care. The Europeans know exactly what you know, but they don't have any interest in saying it because they respect the the African mind to make their own decisions on where they want their countries to go. We have eyes. We make our own assessments whether it's good enough. We know what good enough is in the eyes of an African. It does not have to be at parity with Europe or the United States. If our development goes as far as Europe or the United States, we'll be dealing with gun violence, we'll be dealing with PTSD, we'll be dealing with some issues that are prevalent in the West, autism. They don't have none of that. Those people just live a regular life and they're content. Life is not all about money. Okay, these Western brains are so transactional that they think everything should be about money. I lived among the poorest of Colombians, and they were the most happiest people when I lived in Colombia. I was not in Boca Grande and in Crespo and all these big neighborhoods. I lived in the poorest neighborhoods, some of maybe what is today one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in Colombia. A little bit in Olaya, and then I moved into Manga later on. So this notion that you have to have a whole lot of money to be content and satisfied and happy with life. Obviously, Oshay makes a lot of money on YouTube. But if you watch his live streams, he's a drunk. He's not happy. So what is this all for? The rant he's making does not make sense. That's the whole point. Like, nobody hates you, man. You hate yourself. We don't hate you. We're just saying your behavior is not conducive for people your age. Oshay is not behaving his age. Your behavior is not conducive if you rank yourself with your peers, African men in Uganda of your age group. You are not acting the same. If you go into a corporate boardroom meeting, they're going to sense that there's something intellectually wrong with Oshay Duke Jackson. And that's what he doesn't get. And that is a maturity that should have come with him for living in Africa. And he still hasn't been able to develop that. And that's sad. That's all we are saying. We are stuck with him. I said that yesterday. We are stuck with Oshay. He's not going anywhere. We know that we are stuck with him. We are fucked. Okay? We are fucked. Oshay Duke Jackson is never going to return to the United States of America. He's stuck there. Auston will leave Africa, but he will maybe go to Asia or somewhere else. Oshay is just not going to leave Africa. He's going to live and die in Africa. We're stuck with him. So we have to just accept that occasionally he's going to get drunk and he's going to get on the internet and go on an all-out war with the people that are hosting him, working with him, and treating him nicely and are taking care of him. You know? We just have to deal with that. And that is a shame because any other Black American could have gone to Uganda or Ghana or Nigeria and nobody would have heard about it and would have had no issues with it. But we got the one dude that nobody wants to be there going there. And we're stuck with that. You know, there were so many continents he could have gone to. And he did go to some of those places. He went to Eastern Europe. He went to Latin America. He went to Africa, returned to Africa, and decided to stay, which is mind-boggling. Like, why would you stay there? Like, come on, come back home, bro. You know, come back home. Why would you go there, bro?
That's fucked.
I feel like a kid, bro. Like, y'all didn't kick me out of it.
Yeah.
Nah, it's like, and you know, people don't really got to have a reason.
Big ass.
I work with enough businesses to know that.
Yeah, and look,
it's unfortunate.
They got the fattest security guard in the fucking world.
they say you've been there way too many times. No, that's the thing. Bro, I remember I used to come to this fucking restaurant 3-4 times a week. In 2025,
I remember your episodes.
2024, bro, I got several live streams up here. Z and I did a live stream up here. 2 or 3 times.
You said what? He can send his book, let's say, but he has a book. Gen Z, he has a car in the US, a La Sabre. I remember those cars. I had a friend that had one in grad school. That was like a 2001 La Sabre, man. He really does. He has a La Sabre. That's funny. I'm behind on the comments, man. Let me catch up real quick. Let me play this while I catch up. Let's go.
Make sure y'all make a clip out of that. Auston put Gecko on the map. I'm telling you, bro, the amount of free advert. I didn't even ask him for shit. I'm taking that shit out of my travel guide.
He's out taking this shit personal.
No, that is personal, bro. That's personal as hell.
I'm like, yo, he ain't gonna let this go.
No, I'm not, nigga. I'll be dead when I'm still talking about this shit.
I know this nigga's not gonna let this go.
It's rather the I always get Gecko and Kettle House mixed up. This way. They need to get new security anyway. Why you know that security though?
Cause he been there as long as I've been going
I
there.
ain't never seen that big.
No, he there. No, if you go to, you must have been lit. Because every time
you
you go to Gecko, he there. That nigga basically live there.
He like that like space agent from Lilo and Stitch.
I ain't never seen that big boy.
You ain't never seen Lilo and Stitch though.
You say what? Carlos Red got booted off YouTube and he tried to go to Rumble. He tried to go to Rumble, man. He did a couple videos. I was like, man, fuck this shit. And he took off. This travel space is some funny shit, bro. I'm telling you, man.
No, yeah, I seen Lilo and Stitch.
The big Asian black dude,
Yeah.
Bubble,
Yeah.
whatever his name is. That's what he looked like. Crazy. I swear, as soon as I saw him, I was like,
He
damn.
said, hey, they kicking us out.
Yeah. They kicking us. They like just pay your bill and leave. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck did we do?
Look, I can see you already got a problem, don't you? You probably know what it is.
G5 is saying, I don't get the hate on Black Americans. This chat and the way you speak on us is not very inviting to the diaspora. No, we just speak the truth, man. We counter the arguments of Oshay Duke Jackson and Tariq Nasheed and the people that, we give them the same energy, and sometimes it might come across a certain way, but trust me, there is so much I can offer on YouTube besides talking about these idiots. But if I don't provide a space, which is, really a safe space for my people, but if I don't provide a platform where I counter these narratives, who's gonna do it? Like, we just can't sit back and take these punches, man. We've taken enough punches, bro. We've sat on the sidelines and taken enough punches. I think it's only fair, like, occasionally you take some punches. I haven't said anything about Black Americans today. I haven't. I'm only talking about Austin Holleman doing bullshit in Africa. It's Austin Holleman. When I look at him, I'm not even thinking about this in a Black American sense. I'm only looking at this from an individual who's over there doing bullshit. Okay. And he's running a fundraiser to steal money from the same Black American community. Africans are not giving him any money. You guys are the ones that are giving him that money, right? I look at the donation list. There's not Africans on there. I mean, there's some names that look non-FBA, but it looks like maybe they're like, second, third generation, whatever generation they fall in, like parents came here, gave birth to them kind of deal. But you won't find me giving Austin Holleman my money, right? It's not going to happen. So me exposing that scam protected a lot of people's pockets in your community. These guys I haven't stolen from any Black American. I haven't taken any money from any Black American. I don't make any of my money off of Black America. I don't do anything. I don't take away from the Black community. I give back more because I give people my time and I don't take anything back. But these guys go over there and they disrespect locals. They do all kinds of bullshit. And when we speak up or when we push back, everybody jumps to the hate word. Like, why do you just go all the way to the extreme? That because I call out something, all of a sudden I hate you. Okay, that's not what it's about, man. This is not. We're just giving. If I pull up Tariq Nasheed's thumbnails right now, Tariq Nasheed will never put an African in a suit in his thumbnails. It's always very disrespectful thumbnails. I never do that. I mean, apart from Dennis Perlin, right? But I didn't put Dennis Perlin in a dress because he was Black American. I put him in a dress because I was beefing him directly. It was a beef between me and Dennis Perlin. So it was going back and forth between me and him. Same with Oshay. It was a back and forth with Oshay. So it's specific individuals and the things that we fight over, not the general community. I don't have a single thumbnail that says Black America where I'm depicting Black Americans with no hairlines, with patch hairs. Never have done that. I've never generalized that. I've always done it to the specific individuals that have said negative things about Africans. If they stop, we will stop. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, like Oshay goes on a run for 2 hours yesterday. Vile. I mean, I don't know if you ever watched the video. I hope it's still up so you can go watch it. Vile. If I said any of the things Oshay said about Africans yesterday, about Black Americans, people would think I'm crazy. Like, he went absolute scorched earth on Africans yesterday, unprovoked, for no reason. Literally disrespected them. Talked about how ugly we look. Like, he was using words like that. Really, really, really nasty stuff he did yesterday. Okay? And today, he came back criticizing me and Sheku for even having an opinion about it. Essentially doubling down. And I haven't really got into him yet because, like we started with Auston, so I think I'll push Oshay's video to tomorrow. But it's when stuff like that is happening, what do you guys expect me to do? Just sit down and take it? It's not going to work, man. Like, you guys have enough YouTube channels. You got enough YouTube channels that do those things. Why can't we have one? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're welcome here. If the roast is too much, there's gonna be some live streams where you don't get roasted. You can come in, but there's gonna be ones where if it's on topic and you're not, it's gonna always be backed by data. So it's not like I'm never gonna insult you or say something is wrong with your features. No. I'm just gonna talk about things that are in the news. I'm gonna react to certain events. I'm gonna talk about some science from time to time or some particular habits. It'll be things that are backed by data in support of my argument against the things that Tariq is saying or Black Alpha Network is saying, or any of these FBA leaning channels are saying. If they're doing that, then we have to push back, man. We're just not. We've been silent too long. At some point, people have to hear our versions of the stories, right? And and it is. I guarantee you, it's not gonna be. It's typically not pretty. Okay, it's pretty. It's typically not pretty because sometimes, I go and I listen to the playback and I'm like, ooh, Nana, you said that? Yeah. Well, if Oshay said that, why can't I say it, right?
I probably ain't gotta tell you. You don't know how to walk away.
I do know how to walk away. I ain't never been to jail.
So,
I used to carry a
good
pistol. If I didn't know how to walk away, I'd have 30 bodies. You know how many times I done argue where I had a pistol on me? No, I know how to walk away.
But do you gotta let it get to the point where you like, okay, this shit, the next thing is gonna say, they gotta push me out or I'm a...
No, that didn't even come close to happening.
I feel like dude was trying to push up on you a little bit. Because the niggas don't invade your space like that.
Nigga shit wasn't gonna happen. This your first time in Kenya. Ain't shit gonna happen.
I guess I don't ever get close to fire or nothing. So I'll be honest with you.
Because
I know how
let me stop before I say something crazy.
I feel my man though, man.
Yeah, I know. I get out of character, bro. I get out of character situation,
man.
Bro.
I get out of character and I forget where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I swear I black out. And next thing I know, I'm looking up in the jail.
I just say this, niggas that's real chill, niggas that's calm down when the altercation comes, it's not because they scared, it's because they know how bad shit is. You know how bad it is. You don't want to go down that road. Really
I wasn't like tripping out. I'm just asking. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm not tripping out. I'm just asking, like, yo, like, what the fuck? Like, we are,
I tell you right now,
we like loyal customers there.
That was fucked up what they did.
Yeah, that was fucked. I'm fucked up about that.
I want to trip that big ass dude. That's why I'm mad at him. But at the end of the day, shit.
But I got the Brazilian guy that owns the spot. I'm gonna text him and see. I'm still not gonna go back there.
Yeah, you gonna make a video about that, man?
I'm gonna text the owner and still make a video.
JP says he wakes up early just to hate. No, it's justified, bro. I'm telling you, it is justified. How much more abuse do you have to take, fellas? It is justified. In the beginning, I was a little bit reserved about this. And then as it went on, I was like, no, I'm not. It is what it is, man. Let it rip. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't hold anything back. I've done enough reaction videos of Auston Holleman over the last 2 weeks. And he doesn't hide some of the things he says about us, right? Today's not the only day he said things like this. And Oshay, you guys already have a record of him doing these things to us, right? So why should we allow these people to do this stuff to us? And then we can't say anything back? Of course I have, sometimes I know a few black folks and they may or may not be disappointed if they hear some of my commentary, but I also have an obligation to protect my community. And I'm always going to pick my community over any other relationship because life is tribal. You guys talk about our tribalism. Yeah. Africa is my tribe, man. And for me, it's always going to be Africa first. And, if they stop, really honestly, if they stop, we will stop, But if they don't stop, then channels are like this are necessary. And they should hope that we don't grow. That's the only, they should hope. It might get a little bit more ridiculous with time.
You can put a lot of niggas on that shit.
I done did too much. That's why I don't fuck with niggas like that.
I think naturally because of who you are, people gonna do it.
Yeah, they know who you are.
What I'm saying? Like, that's really what it boiled down. Somebody got it out for you no matter where you go.
Kenyan here, what does Gecko have to do with colonization? Because Africans and black Americans always blaming white folks for shit, but when you look at all our issues, they self-inflicted.
We Africans never blame white folks for our problems. We've moved on from colonization. Had some positive effects. It it wasn't all bad. Okay, it was responsible for a lot of good things too. People conflate colonization with slavery. They are two different systems. Okay, my mom was born in British Gold Coast, which is today's Ghana, and she recalls a lot of good things. All right, this is why Kwame Nkrumah got overthrown, because when Kwame Nkrumah gained independence in 1957, in 1966 he was overthrown in a coup d'etat because Ghanaians were struggling. They were not living up to the standards that they were used to under British occupation. So there was a military takeover, and Nkrumah had to go in exile. But they lied to black people in the diaspora and the Pan-Africanists that, Nkrumah was overthrown by the CIA. No, people were hungry. Okay? People were not signing up for that socialism bullshit, because that's what Pan-Africanism brought. That's why I'm not a Pan-Africanist, because it's a socialist ideology. I don't believe that Africa should be borderless. Every country is sovereign, but we should have maybe, relationships. Some of it can be bilateral, some of it can be regional. Whatever relationships two countries decide to form, we need to respect and live within those things. But I'm for free trade across the continent. I think that'll help every country grow. But the free movement of persons, I think every country has the right to decide. This is why I'm not too mad at the South Africans. I'm only mad at their approach, what they did. They were attacking everybody, including the ones that have the legal right to be there. And that's where I draw the line. That's why they don't have my support, okay? And also, they were pointing the fingers at the wrong people. South Africa has deep, deep problems, which has been mostly caused by the ANC. I'm doing a video on South Africa when it was handed over to Nelson Mandela versus South Africa now. It's 90 days, man. Them black folks have screwed up that country. So of course they're looking for somebody to blame, right? And who's the easy target? The Zimbabwean and the Malawian. People forget that Zimbabwe was Southern Rhodesia, which was one of the most thriving economies in Africa, before Bill Clinton's government put sanctions on Robert Mugabe. They put sanctions on Robert Mugabe because he took the land and gave it to the black Zimbabweans. And that caused problems, and that's why Zimbabweans had to flee those economic hardships that came with those sanctions. It wasn't always like that. So a Zimbabwean can make that excuse that their condition is based on some foreign power intervening, but a Ghanaian cannot make that. This is why it doesn't make sense when everybody here in the West classifies African problems as if they are uniform. They are not the same. Every country has a different set of problems. Malawi's problem is they don't have resources. Malawi is in Africa, but Malawi doesn't have resources. When they were drawing the borders, they didn't give them shit. They only gave them a lake. And you can't do much with a lake, right? So for them, that's hence their hardship. They don't really have resources like crazy in Malawi.
Now I can promote that shit over there, right? Like I have been. So you kick me out. Niggas.
Yeah.
Who shot Malcolm X? Another nigga.
Yeah. The white person was doing whatever we was doing, bro. We was doing okay. We probably get kicked out.
Yeah.
I just think it's fucked up.
So for those that want to talk about the diaspora stuff, this is one of the points of divergence between a black African and a black American. Race is a big issue for black people that live in multiracial societies like the US and in England and all these places in the West. Because you have grown up living with other groups. So there is that, you are more race cautious. Over there in sub-Saharan Africa, after we gain independence, everybody that is alive today, 70 years and under, has no recollection of colonization. And there were no extreme brutal stories like slavery on the African continent. A lot of that was done away from the continent. So most of us on the continent have some type of closure when it comes to our relationship with Europeans. But if you come from the West, you're a black person, you come from the West, you go to Africa, you think that Africans don't push back when white people do stuff. You think, oh, white people can do whatever they want and they can do this. No, the white people there behave themselves. Have you seen any white person being chased out of that restaurant with a camera filming? No, they're not doing that. How does he being kicked out have anything to do with some white folks? We got him kicked out of there. I'm just gonna let you guys know. I saved the best for the last. Okay, we got his ass out of there. It's people that are connected to our channel that made this happen. I didn't even know they were gonna do that. They just told me about it after the fact. But we got him out of there. Has nothing to do with how we relate to white people. It's this same channel you're watching that got his ass kicked out of there. I didn't do it directly, but it's somebody that, some Kenyans that are connected to the channel that made this happen. Just to teach him a lesson. I didn't think they would move this quickly. We thought they were going to take some time, okay? So for him to blame white folks, no, blame Nana. I did it. All right? I did it, Auston Holleman. Yes, I did it. I'll take ownership for it. Yes, I did it. All right? We got your ass out of there, okay? So don't be blaming no white men and Africans are good with this and Africans are good with that. No, sir, no. Stop making excuses. You want to go to establishments with cameras up in people's faces, in live streams, stream members only. As long as these videos are public, we're going to harass you in Kenya. We're going to make it so uncomfortable for you to be out there. I had my hands all over that shit. Okay? We did that shit to you, Auston Holleman. It's this channel that did that shit to you. Okay? It's not Kenyans. It's not, some white men or how we treat white people. Salute to Philly Dom. Philly Dom is in the house. It's not some white man stuff. Don't make this about white folks and Africans and diaspora wars. No. It's you threatened me, Auston Holleman. You threatened me, and you thought I was just not going to do anything about it. Okay? So this is one of the moves. This is not everything there, Auston. We're going to work you up till eventually you're going to get so tired of that place you leave. All right? So enjoy the ride, man. We did that to you. I did it. Okay, Auston? I did it to you. So don't be blaming no white man. Don't be yelling at Africans. They told you at the restaurant that the number came from the US. So why are you blaming the Africans in Africa? I mean, I saved the best for last. Okay? We did that to you. All right? We told them to get you the fuck out of that place. And they complied. They did it so easily and so effortlessly. Okay? So don't be blaming Kenyans. Don't be blaming white people. White people they got nothing to do with it. We got your ass out of there because you are scamming. You are scamming black Americans. Okay? That's why we got your ass out of there. So we want you to take down your fundraiser. Let me give you a refresher of the fundraiser before I log off, because I got to get. Yesterday I worked too much on YouTube. I didn't go to sleep early. So let me close this one out. And then I'll give you we'll review the fundraiser. We'll do the Oshay video tomorrow. We'll do the Oshay video tomorrow because I don't have a lot of energy left. This live streams can be a bit tasking. And all my folks are sleeping. My kids are already in bed. All right, so let's see. Let me get this screen up right here. Oh, damn. Let's see. Where are we at on these fundraisers? And then I'll take some of your comments before I run it. Salute to you, Sheed Black, for subscribing to the channel. Let's go to... I have that cool feature when you subscribe, it gives you a shout out. Let's see. Let me go to Let me see. Let's check on that fundraiser. Let's see how that fundy is doing, man. How about that fundy? Okay, so help build Kenya's first Diaspora Barber Academy. Our goal of $50,000. We're still at 900 and what is it? $969. So let's look at the donor list. Let me see if it's showing up on the screen. Yep, it is. So the donor list, the last donor, let's see, top. This is the most. Okay, so let's go all. So the last donation was the lady that probably got mad at us and donated $100. That was last week, 7 days ago. And then after that, this is 20 days ago, 15, 19, 11 days ago. So we have 11 and we have 7. These are the two closest dates, 11 days ago and 7 days ago. And then the rest are really wild. 22, 20, 19, 20 days, 22 days, 22 days. The 22 days are the first people that donated. This is before I discovered this scam. Okay, so I think the first few days he had some traction. This $500, I think it came from Auston Holleman himself to kind of keep this fundraiser going. So he put some money down. Outside of this $500, it's usually been really smaller donations, which is very typical with GoFundMe.
Thanks for the
it's
sub.
usually $20, $10, $20, $10, which is what you're seeing. And then that big $100 that I think I may have pissed off the lady to do. But outside of this, he has not had any donations in 1 week. So exposing this slowed this down. It has had an impact. But of course, there's still people out there that will still give him some money, right? I noticed somebody in our comment section was asking today just to be sure if we are really sure that this is a scam. And we said, yes, it is a scam. Because if it's not a scam, Auston Holleman will make a documented video explaining why it's not. And he cannot do that because he knows that we will provide a rebuttal to everything that he says. He knows it's a scam. That's why he's attacking me personally and not the content that I talked about. If you go back to a very early video when I exposed this, I didn't say anything about him. I didn't insult his hairline. I didn't insult his features. I didn't talk about his girlfriend, his relationship. I didn't talk about his dick size like he did with mine, right? None of that. I just said, hey, this is a scam, and these are the reasons why it's a scam. There's some visa restrictions here. The minimum threshold is not enough to meet what Kenya requires, and there's a lot of questions about this and his history of doing this. And I exposed a long history of all the things that he does, right? So I didn't just come out and just say it's a scam because that's defamation. Why will I defame myself if I'm not sure that what I'm saying is true? I knew 100% that I wasn't going to defame myself. This is why I called him directly a scammer. I didn't say allegedly. So I put myself in legal jeopardy only because I know 100% that it's a scam. And if it ever went to court, he would have to prove in discovery documents that he doesn't have the right permits and paperwork to do this, which he knew before he got into it because he's been in Kenya 3 years, which is enough time to know whether you can do something like this or not. This is why it's a scam. And that's why I called it out right away, because everything. I had KF come on, who is married to a Kenyan and has lived in Kenya, tell us about the rules to start this in Kenya, that Auston wouldn't qualify to be able to do this. I also have Kenyans in the chat that confirm that this is not doable and possible in Kenya. The only reason why we caught this is because we are Africans. We know when these things are scammy, especially if they are using it, if they're using us as a reason to raise the money. For example, here he says, this is my favorite phrase. all in caps. We all know that Africa needs this. No, we don't. We don't need this bullshit. Oak Cliff, Texas needs it. We don't need this shit. You know? And he was trying to raise 50,000 off the backs of Black America. And from his attitude, you can tell he's a scammer. That not just only this, even the attitude he just displayed at the restaurant is enough to tell you that this kid has some maturity to do. You know, he has some issues, man. He needs to grow up. You can't live life like this, man. This is too reckless. And there's a lot of people that follow this stuff. And then when the results are bad and we come here and we speak on it, you turn around and say, we hate you. Even when we've told you it's a scam, they were like, oh no, you're a hater. You know what? I challenge them. I say, if I'm a hater, go give him your money. It's not my money. I'm not going to give my money to shit like this, but go ahead and give him your money. Show him some support. I said that almost 2 weeks ago. Only Alicia gave him money. All these dudes that were talking tough in the comment section, oh, FBA, we're going to support our own. We're going to support FBA. We're going to support our own. If you're going to support your own and it's an FBA cause, why won't that cause be in the inner cities of America? That's where the attention should be. It's not to be given to some terrorists in Africa. That you're missing the whole point then. I thought that the point of reference with this whole FBA movement was to build yourselves and your communities and to delineate from other black groups. So why would you then go give that same money you're raising to the terrorists in their homeland? To give them some haircuts. Talking about to give them some FBA haircuts. Come on, man. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys, man. Let me take your comments so I can go to bed. Let me take your comments. Let me see. You gotta go buy weed from Massa. You guys are cooking in the comments, man. He gonna need that $500 back. Yeah. He gonna have to. If I was him, I'll go take that money back, man. If not, he's gonna be eating some bushmeat. Hey, Kenyans don't have bushmeat, but if it was West Africa, he'll be eating some bushmeat, man. But anyway, let me leave you guys, man. Y'all have a. Let me see. Let me give you some outro, man. Let's dance this one out. Let's dance this one out. Let's go. Let's dance this one out.